the engine? How are you not? Don't blow it up.
I want to try not to. We'll see if Joey's workmanship is good. Is Joey a good crafter? Marcus?
We're about to find out.
Is Joey a good crafter?
Did he?
Yes or no?
Yeah. Which engine?
That's not
Magic smoke.
Broken?
Could be.
Broken?
Oh yeah, Joey's a bad crafter.
Yay.
Did you want to beat up that crafter?
Where did it short at?
That's my drone!
Oh boy. Magic smoke.
You already blew my drone up, Dale.
I didn't.
No, I did.
It's my dad. I'm never gonna be able to fly my new drone.
It's okay. Shit happens.
It's probably gonna take my dad to take what 10 seconds to fix
Where did that come from, Joey?
my drone
no
with
idea.
selfie car.
Somewhere from the back, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
There's somebody French fried.
It's French fried.
Where's the French fry guy? I want to eat the French fry.
I asked you, and you said yeah.
I'm
should've
not eating the French fry, Joe.
You should have said no.
Okay.
It's okay. It happens.
Is Go? Is
My
the-
first build I blew up too.
Yeah, but is the GoPro on?
No.
Then why is he not on the big guy? Big guy number 2.
Go get in the shower.
Okay.
Where did it just smoke from?
Okay.
I know, I need to get water.
But Mom,
What?
look at my dad's. Look at my drone with my dad. Ow! With my dad's building.
Mm.
And honey, you better restock your diet coke.
Fuck,
not
Joey.
drink my minis.
You reverse those two.
Got it?
Motherfucker.
Okay, come on. No. Come on.
See?
So you burned up the
Ew, do you have
VTX.
poop? Fuck.
It was because my dad. Ow.
Come on. Oh, fuck. Honey, did you hear me?
What?
Don't drink my mini diet cokes. Restock yours.
Okay.
Come on, bath. Upstairs. Let's go. On the leg. You go upstairs. You go upstairs.
Yeah, I bet you this fucker's toast.
Wash your hands.
Smell that.
Yeah, she smells a little burnt, doesn't she?
Yep, VTX is toast. Good thing I got a spare. It's funny, remember I was telling you that I burnt one up?
Yeah.
Oh, they sent me another. So you're lucky. I have a spare.
So I put the wrong.
We got a spare! You are so fucking lucky that I have a spare.
So where did I fuck up?
You reversed the power and ground on that. It was backwards. It might still be okay. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I unplugged it instantly since I saw smoke, but usually when you see smoke, it's toast. So
Yeah, with some of this small, it doesn't really.
survive cross voltaging. We can try it. Let's try it real quick. Let's see it. Let's see if it's toast. The first one down is the power. Is this VTX? No. Where's VTX? Oh, this side. You were doing so good too, Joseph. So good.
Not good enough.
Lessons were learned. Lessons were learned. We're back! And Joey blew it up!
Yay!
So we're just going to see if it's toast. Okay. Now it's wired properly. Not a dig at you, Joseph, at all.
Well, I mean,
Shit happens.
should have done it right the first time, right?
Yeah, but you just didn't know the pattern. So you just gotta be. This is a lesson to you to always double check your work. It's toast. Always double check your work. Yeah, it's toast. It's a burned up Joey. Good thing I got a spare. And as you can see by my collection of these certain style of VTXs, we're not going to run out anytime soon. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Because these VTXs are a piece of shit, Joseph. That's what it boils down to. This company might make good products, and everyone says the raves about them, but their fucking video transmitters suck fucking asshole. I'm not a fan whatsoever of their video transmitters. Because they just, well, you burnt this one up by fucking it up, but for me, I was flying it, and it just burned up, crashing. This thing's a fucking piece of shit. Some people swear by them, but
Yeah, I feel like that's probably how I should have started them on.
mm-hmm. It's alright. Mistakes were made. This is how lessons are learned. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Didn't stick. That one, and now this one. So I need to order another VTX. $12, Joey. $12 down the drain. Do what?
You want some money or what?
No, fuck off. I'm giving you a drone. I'll just give you $12 less of a drone, okay? How's that sound? Does that sound
I
good?
think that's a little fair, yeah. Skimming off the top.
You're buying dinner next time we fucking go somewhere. At least for me. Or either that or a couple of drinks. That's probably more expensive. Alright, now. Joey blew it up! Let's see if it works now. Hope you didn't fry the main board too. Oh, you know what? Duh. Ooh, I'm gonna shock myself. Ah! You know what I forgot to do? It might still be good, Joseph, because you know what I forgot to do? Seat the pins properly. So I'll have to try it again. But I'm gonna try the spare that I have. Because I forgot to seat these pins. And this is the power for the flight controller. And this board, so you might still be in the clear, Joseph. Let's see. Okay, this one's fine. I should really heat shrink these down before I shock the fuck out of myself, so let's do that. So this is our handy dandy heat gun. The heat gun. You might be still clear, Joseph. You might pull out a win still. If I got to it fast enough where it completely fried the circuit. Okay. There we go. This is all shrunk down. See my handy dandy heat gun?
That was very nice.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm going to pop this off real quick, and I'm going to try soldering this one back on, and let's see if it still works. I'm going to be fucking impressed if it still works. They'll have one favor back with me, which is hard-pressed to do when you're a shitty company. But if my nephew just tried to blow up your shit and it survives, that's pretty impressive.
Self-sabotage.
And I saw smoke too. That's what's amazing about it. So it's not like it wasn't fucking burning. Burn it up.
That gave me a little PTSD flashback from a couple Christmases ago.
What would you do?
My power supply fucking.
Oh yeah, when you blew up your computer, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay. Here's the moment of truth.
Boo-doo-doo.
Is it gonna work? Nope. It did. Oh yeah. It fried.
Shit.
HGLRC VTX down. Good thing I got RMA'd one. Because this one, it's joining the rest.
I'm gonna have to put that one on the wall of memories.
Where's the rest of them? These are all the dead HGLRC VTXs I got. There they are. They're all fucking dead, pieces of shit. Anyway, my sentiment towards that company and their VTXs don't change. They all suck. Even though that one's my nephew's fault. But still.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? That guy, 7 volt ground and video. Now, where is the? I'm just glad you didn't burn up the flight controllers. That's the only thing I don't have a spare of. Is this what your wiring plan was, like this?
Yeah.
I just could have gone underneath the other way. That's okay. That's fine. Just rack that before I burn myself. So now this guy's going to get touched on. All right there. You were close. Just you flip-flopped your power.
Fucking 2 wires, man.
Gotta stay on top of it, Joseph.
2 wires.
Stay on top of it. Gotta stay on top of it. Oh, you fucker. Stop coning out, you little fuck. Don't worry, you're gonna get back to work. I should have checked your wiring.
It's alright.
It's my bad. There we go. Okay, now it's wired properly. Joey, that's the first time I've seen magic smoke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad I could contribute.
Mm-hmm. And you splatted solder right here. There we go, I got it. Remember I said you gotta be careful when you drip?
Yeah.
It actually dripped right there. Oh, Joseph. You gotta be a little more careful, buddy.
HA's stupido.
Yeah, it's okay. You're brand new. Like I said, the VTX is only $12. It's not a big deal. It's when the guy from China is like, hey, just send it back and we'll repair it. I'm all, fuck off. It's a $12 VTX. I'll just fucking go buy a new one. I'm not going to leave a shitty video about how crappy your stuff is on the internet. Okay, maybe we'll send you a new one. Oh, okay. Sounds about right. Fucking dick. Alright, well, your wiring side is good so far. You've done pretty good. You've burned up one VTX, but that's okay. We're making progress.
Does that mean I have an official kill count?
Yes. You are on your way to becoming an FPV superstar. You've finally destroyed something. Like I said, dude, you're not alone. I burned up the first 2 of those I had. So the fact that you only burn up the VTX and not the flight controller, you're on the right path to being better. But no, this should teach you to be cognizant, nephew, of you gotta be
Power and ground.
super fucking like on point when it comes to the wiring of things.
Yeah.
Reversing is all bad all the time. That's good though. I'm glad you had that lesson. It'll make you a better wirer down the road, a better builder.
Just a matter of time before I do that in front of a client, right?
Look, dude, I don't really. I mean, I'm all good. I don't give a fuck. I hate this company anyway, so. Am I supposed to say that when I'm promoting one of their products?
You should.
They really didn't give me a deal on it, so it's like I'm really getting nothing for doing this other than the self-satisfaction of knowing I'm the first person to do it. So, whatever. I hate their VTXs. I'm very well known for saying that. Check my YouTube channel. You'll see that. They know that I hate their fucking VTX. I think it's the biggest piece of shit on the planet. But I'm going to use it for this build because it fits in the stack. And if it burns up, which I know it's going to because they all do, then I'm going to switch to this Ishin probably. I have a couple more in here. And I'm actually glad we burned that up when we did because we'll switch to this guy. The Ishin VTX03. It's not a 20mm board, but it is a...
It's the same
It's
concept.
the fucking same concept. The only difference is this one's pre-wired. Let me just solder the wires down, but it's the same exact thing. But this guy, it's in the Furby, and it survives some serious fucking destroying. So it's smashed. If you look in here, it's actually smashed in between that plate right there, and then this is the antenna. It's fucking zip tied in there. Thing works like a champ. Okay, so what did Joseph do here? So that's okay. So that's for the buzzer. This is for the LED. This is our camera power. All right. Well, now you're ready to get into. Oh fuck. I guess we could just touch that real quick and knock those off. But it seems like they already gave us a wire bundle with a connector already, so we might just have to switch this out. So it's the same. It's 5-volt ground and video. So this plug goes this way. It goes that way. Because this plug only goes in one way, right? So when I was looking at it right now, I was looking at it, and this way is incorrect. It's backwards.
Okay.
That's the way it would have gone. It would have been video, ground, power, and the camera would have fried the camera too. So now what we'll do, what we could actually do is just knock those wires off, those 3, and then resolder on these guys at probably like somewhere like that long, because they're already in the connector. Something needs to be a little bit longer so that we can adjust the camera angle when it's in the frame, because the frame's going to sit right here. So we could actually, well, let's knock those wires off first, and let's solder on these ones at our length, which will be somewhere around right there. I mean, our overall length will be really short, but leave it like that. And what we'll do is we'll just ball up underneath extra wire, not so much, but just probably like that. We'll just ball it up underneath the camera, like so. That way you can adjust it later. Cool? You can handle that without burning up anything?
I think I can, yeah.
Alright, so you're just going to knock these 3 wires off right here, pull these out, cut this right around here, tin these, and then to solder those, and you can just pull this off. This isn't hard mounted yet, so you can pull that off, and then you get access to these 3 and get to it.
Alright.
So you're back to work, Joseph. Hello.
Almost.
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 Like I told you, I'm not losing any sleep over it. Those VTXs fucking suck. As you can see, I already hate them. I'll just order more of those E-Sheens in case that one fucking blows up. Then I'll just switch it out to that E-Sheen that I already have spare up. You know what I mean, Joseph?
Yes, sir.
So, let's get some tunes rolling again. Back to work! Get back to work! Alright, let's go on to the next album. I wasn't feeling this.
Those things only last like 30 minutes
Jazz
each.
beats. There's only like 10 songs. They're all like 3 minutes. So let's try this one, Brain Dance. Let's see what this one's all about. So, my goal, Joey, is to have a fucking wall full of drums. And you know, it's funny, a lot of them, like I said, I'll just fucking do something like giveaway, sell, or something.
Yeah. Who was that old guy that was following around in the park? Fucking, I don't remember. It was like,
The old guy's following me around the park?
yeah, it was some old guy. Fucking, you guys were in like the park, and it looked like he was just fucking like watching you fly around. Is there must be a right side up for this camera, right?
Yes. Connector is probably on the top.
Alright.
But once you solder it on, we can actually power it up and we'll be able to get video.
Okay.
So we can see if it's upside down, then we'll switch it. But I think it goes generally that way.
Alright.
Some more of those fucking VTXs right now. They're gonna take a month to get her, so they're not now.
Fuck, that long? Takes a month to get it here and just about half a second to fuck it up, huh?
Yeah, that one actually came from a different company out of China, but that's okay. I still hate their shit. I'm telling you, dude, I have no love for their products when it comes to that. This shit fucking magic smokes. That's just the first time I've ever seen it burn up. Every other time it's just burn up. So that's good. Let's look at VTX. So yeah, I mean this is the one I showed you in the box. It's fucking $11. It's $12. Don't want to get that one. They have one that's 25 milliwatt only, which is $7.99. They have one that's variable power, which is 25, 50, or 200, which is the one I showed you. Or they have one that does 5, 25, 50, 100, 200. That one's $18. Or they have one that's just straight 200, which is $8. I mean, they got fucking shit for days. So I gotta take a glory photo with you with your burn up VTX so I can send it to your dad. Tell him it's the first part you killed. Your dad will love it. He'll eat that shit up. It's funny. Alright. What was the fucking part on that thing? I think it's, I'll tell you what you burn on. It's like a TX20, I think. Where is it? No, this fucking thing real quick. TX20 V2. Damn. It's $26, Joey.
Shit.
Fucking thing's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Shouldn't have fucked it.
Well, that's $75 sitting over there. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's why I ordered the $10 ones. Fuck it. Alright, we should. I'm gonna order 2 more of those. The $11.99 ones. They'll be here in fucking a month. Damn, are they in US? Oh snap, I might get them out of the US. Yeah, they're in the US. That's awesome.
So how hot does this thing get?
700 degrees.
Damn.
See electrical readout? That's the temperature.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna buy this shit from my computer real quick. Since I'm already pre-logged in right here, I can't remember my password.
Oh yeah.
Good job, everybody. Everyone's wanting to hear.
How's it going, guys? Fucking done fucked one. It's a damn shame, isn't it? That's not good. Fuck. So, for those of you that can't see this fine detail I'm doing, come on, fucking release. What's up, fool? I'm in Santa Maria, fool. I'm not sure yet. I'm hanging out with my uncle. Alright, I will. Alright, therefore. Okay, so for this fucking piece right here, I guess I had a little too much solder on the tip of it and it kind of bridged over, so I don't know how the fuck. Yeah, you see right there. Right there. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna handle this, but we'll figure it out. I'll probably just fucking pull it off. Yeah, because that fucking is not gonna fly. I fucking fixed it. Alright, let's not do that again. That's pretty fucking exciting, I guess. Yeah, that's a hot motherfucker. What's up, Green Eye? I'm not your dad. You check the office. Fucking Marcus, am I right?
Yeah, but
Wait. Huh? Yeah, look.
you're building my drone?
Check this shit out, Ghost. Look at that shitty solder work by yours truly. Look at that shitty focus work too.
He's building my drone, actually.
Look at that. So there's the. I just soldered on these cams right here. These cam connections.
Don't
What's up?
Do not touch the front of that thing.
Touch the front of it?
You don't touch the front of it because it's so hot it'll burn all the way to your finger.
Pick it up because it's cold?
You only pick it up on the same side. When it says it's 70 hot.
Oh.
1700.
How's this music? You like that? Where is everyone?
Joey, are you gonna build that whole thing? This is our root cat.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Let's fucking peep a pic of the wall.
Which kind of drone is that?
This one? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. You're all playing pub? Well, you know, all the cool kids are soldering drones together. Who's the real winner?
I'm not soldering a drone together.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're not one of the cool kids.
Who's the cool kid?
This guy.
You're not a kid. You're a grown up.
I'm a kid. What you mean?
If you're a kid, you will be Emily's size.
Did you just call me a grown-up? What the hell? I'm only 19, you know? No, I shouldn't be being called a grown-up yet. What the hell?
About my dad's age. You're about my dad's age.
I am not your dad's age.
Yes, you
Do you realize your dad is my uncle? You realize that, right?
I didn't know that.
Hey, Ghost, how's that new map that they just released?
You're taking that whole thing apart.
This? No, I'm putting it together.
It looks different when I was about to take a shower. My dad said it looked different.
Being buddy buddies. I like it. It's still the 100-person lobbies though, right? Just on a smaller map.
Hey Joey, look what I did to this air racer.
What'd you do to it?
I took my other plane and put the missiles on this thing. It says air racer, right?
Almost fell.
Yeah, because that thing missed the wheel.
Yeah.
Yep, there's missing wheels right here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure you're just running into squads after squads, huh?
And what's my boots? Your Spider-Man. I forgot the
You got a win under you yet or no? Still hoping. I'm just gonna throw this right there. I'm gonna go grab. Watch out, boys. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Alright.
What up, Dave? Let's see if my nephew wired it properly. He did all right. He had one stringer wire right there.
Yeah.
So you got that stringer wire? Because when you tinned this, you didn't have them spun together. That's why I did that.
Right.
It's fine. It's
Fucking
like,
these two. What was it? Those like two on the very left. Fucking, I was soldering them together. I guess I had too much on the tip still, and they bridged together. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
fucking took them apart, and then
it's the shitty part. Okay, looks right. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Did Joey actually fix that?
oh yeah.
Want him to grab my goggles?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, let's see if it works, shall we?
Which engine spins clock?
Yeah, it works. It's searching all the channels right now, but I just saw it.
Okay, I choose what
Yeah, I just
the
saw it.
numbers of the engine, okay?
There'll be three channels that are close to each other that you'll see it on.
Okay, since it's my job, can I make the numbers of that?
For what?
So,
What numbers?
the numbers of the engine.
Well, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and that's 4.
Yeah, that's not really HD camera, is it?
No. They're like 1990s TV.
Yeah, that's what.
I
That's
want
what
this
from it.
This
Yeah, that's why
engine
you have
one,
a GoPro.
this engine 2,
Because you can
this
just record
engine
this
3,
stuff.
this engine 4.
Mhm.
That finger's not gonna hold that battery.
It's working!
Hey.
Joey only burned up one part.
All we need
You
is-
I was talking to Polian right now on Steam. I told him, I said, it's a good lesson for him to learn.
They
It'll make him be a little more cognizant where he's wiring shit in the future.
how's my plane look?
Looks good.
disconnect these. Already.
Yeah, just pull it up.
He took the wheel face.
Alright, so from here, Yosef, you're going to screw the frame in.
Hello, it's 8 o'clock.
Is it 8 o'clock?
AKA
Almost.
Buggy's bedtime.
Almost your bedtime, Buggy.
I'm on spring break.
Now you sound like your nephew. Or my nephew. Your uncle. So from here, you're going to... There's a part, Joey, that sits... where is it?
Under it.
No, it sits... There's a part that sits in these little squares right here. Somewhere.
These drugs look the same. The one that you flew at Auntie and the one that has a broken gear. Those things look the same, right?
It
Yeah,
acts
they're
like a little bridge on the top.
Very the same, yeah, but this is where the antenna... Like, there should be a package somewhere up here with it in it. I don't know where we need to connect the workspace, but there should be a little square with a hole in the circle in the center. And then you need to find the nuts to screw down this
I'm
VTX.
wearing the whoops face.
I see that. Alright. Go eat ice cream or something. Go on. Take your airplane. Don't leave it out here. And we'll get soldered together. So, you'll find the nuts somewhere in here for this. So, screw this down. Tighten that down. And then from there, tighten these down. On, you know. Go ahead and mount these. And then the screws coming through the bottom into the nuts. They're somewhere in here, probably. Something like that is my guess. They won't be very super long. Or if you can find the longer ones, use longer ones. And I think if they're in here, they're in this box. So you can get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. These are the rest of the standoffs to these nuts. Those are probably nuts for that. So
Okay.
use those to do that. And then the thing that we're looking for is going to look like this, but it's not this. This is the LED strip and the buzzer for the back.
Okay.
But it's going to look like that. And then, so tighten that down. Screw those in, and then when you have that done, then we can mount the camera. Because the camera mounts it right
He's on
here.
that hole right there. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go through that hole on each side. But we need to put that thing in the middle first, and then from there the standoffs will go in and all that shit. But that'll give you something to do for like 20 minutes while we finish ordering the parts that we burned up. Anyway.
Give me that busy work.
Back to it, I promise.
It's not this, is it? This isn't the. This little like hexagonal little rod piece, that's not the bridge thing, is it?
No, that's a standoff for the out.
Alright, never mind.
Throw that over there. This one, anything with this one's purple. Like this one has purple standoffs. Right here. It might be in here. It's in there. Yeah, it's in there, Joe. See that circle thing? That's the bridge thing.
Alright.
These are the standoffs that go between the gaps in the room. But we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
Just when you screw those in, make sure that thing's in there. If we can't put it in later.
No, they were not important at all. So, fucking, you just told me that there was little tiny screws and I can't find the bag for them now. Do not know. There we go. I don't have to use like fucking gaskets or anything, do I? Hey, Ghost, have they added any fucking new guns to Pub? Since the Miramar came out or whatever the fuck it was, the little desert map. Cause I liked the Windows 94, that was nice. And then the fucking that new 45 ACP revolver that they put in, that was fucking like the last I've ever touched up on the game since. Oh fuck, that's flipped on it. Gross. Are these pretty good skins, or are they pretty shitty, like fucking thrown together really quick just to make the crowd happy? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I think I saw like a preview picture on the fucking what fucking gun was it? I don't remember. But it was like some shitty like. Oh yeah? Fuck CS:GO. That's all I gotta say. But I saw the preview picture for the weapon skins and it was just like 3 yellow fucking lines of paint on the gun and they called it good. And I was like, alright, that's fucking awful. Why the fuck can I not get this thing on there? Huh. Fucking Hunter Orange on a Battle Royale gun? Come on. I fucking love it. It's like in a, I don't know if you've ever played Fortnite, but they got their Dark Voyager skin or something. Your ass fucking glows like a light stick from across the map, dude. At the point where like me and my buddies started using that skin because we actually wanted to challenge how people run up on us. Bless you be. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel like that's the only reason I like Fortnite is because it's kind of that cartoony style. I really fucking like that cartoony style, dude. Like Borderlands and everything. Just that cell shading looks really fucking good, I think. And I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves 2 recently, too. Really fucking like that game. Even though there's not too much to do on it right now. My uncle was telling me you guys have been playing a lot of something called PixArk or something. It's like a pixelated arc. Yeah, you can figure. Huh? Yeah, I like the PvP and it feels really good. Okay. I was fucking playing the other day, Sea of Thieves. I was playing Sea of Thieves the other day, and I'm fucking in a galleon, like the full 3-sailed ship or whatever, like the 4-man cruise, and we're chasing after a sloop, and then the fucking wind shifts so they slow way the fuck down, and it's like we're coming up on them as they're kind of like fucking branching off to the right, and so when they're trying to catch the wind, because it fucking goes from going left to right to left, they fucking pull up right in front of us, and we fucking T-bone them like this and just board them. Get like 3 chests, fucking like bunch of animals, some skulls in there. It was really fucking sick. Alright, well, I'm just gonna say that's good. Yeah, boarding party, exactly. I just wish they had like some fucking grappling hooks or something. You'd rope in the boats and you just swing across from the mast or some shit like that, you know? That'd be really fucking cool. Which fucking screws did he say these were? These ones? These long skinny ones? I don't know if these are it. These might be it. Oops. Fucking sick. Lost the fucking screw. Good job, Junior. Fucking hate myself.
What I missed?
Not much. Just talking about some PUBG skins and all that good stuff, you know?
wearing? Your outfit. You. How we looking here?
Pretty fucking good.
How's he doing, Dave? Don't strip him. Nice.
No, that's-
We'll probably blue Loctite him in later anyway.
Plenty enough. Where'd the other frame go?
So once you're done with the assembly portion, then we'll just come back. We'll take one screw out, Loctite, screw back in. One screw out, We'll just try and get it all together first. But everything will get Loctited, because if you don't, they vibrate out and they fall out.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be losing screws.
That's a fact.
Really? You have extra screws.
Hey, go inside. Go on. You don't need to be a little bossy guy out here, okay?
He doesn't need to know.
Little box? Right? Huh? Huh, Spider-Man? Let's go. Here you go. You're not getting missed, you little brat. What? Brat. Go inside. Oh, kids, aren't they great?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you ready to have like 10, Joey?
I want 11.
11?
13 wives. Fucking Mormon.
Now we're getting somewhere, okay? I might have 10 kids if I had 13 wives.
Oh, man.
Go eat your ice cream before I go on.
Can I come in?
No, you're doing oh shit.
No, it's not.
Alright.
What?
Your brother's coming for you. Right here. There he is!
Hey, Ghost, the good thing is fucking, I guarantee he was probably talking shit about me for frying his board earlier once he left too, so. Fucking kid doesn't know anything, blah, blah, blah.
I'm trying to keep me.
Hmm?
My dad's wrestling on me.
Oh, he's wrestling? He's gonna take you guys down.
He chased me into the living room.
I feel like I might have struck on me. Yeah, so I could probably fucking show you here. The camera. No, fucking, what was it? It was.
And Joey, tell whose drone that is.
Hold on, bugs. These fucking three wires right here. You see like a red, black, and a green.
Joey,
I fucking flip flopped the power in the ground, and fucking when we put the battery in it, this thing, you know, plugged it into fucking right there.
it blew up.
Fucking doo-doo-doo-doo. And then smoke comes falling out of the back out right here.
Lessons were learned.
Yep, so hopefully that'll be the first.
And last.
Well, I don't know about last, but definitely first. So for the camera mounting ones, is it the same ones as these ones?
No, it'll be tiny ones. It'll be. It might be actually.
Oh, there's an extra engine right there, right?
It might be the same ones.
No, wait, for the are those?
It
Yeah,
might be
those
one
are
of these little guys
There's
right
an
here.
extra engine, right?
You can try one of those. You can try one of those. Just try them. Pretty fun though. The camera one.
Oh,
Could be one of
fucking-
them too. No, these are for the.
What about this little tiny short one right there?
Yeah, that might be it too. That's probably it.
Think of that one shot
That's
then.
generally what they are. Just little tiny children. What sort of drink do you want? Are you done soldering for right now?
Me?
Let me turn this off for now. You can turn that back on when you're ready for it, so you don't oxidize the fuck out of that.
Just trying to solve it off.
It's starting to.
Why is it that everything on here is a freaking Allen, and then they throw in like a Phillips every now and then?
Oh, is the Phillips not there?
Is it? I didn't even look for it. Is it this tiny one? It's this tiny one.
Did you find a Phillips?
Yeah, I got it.
Usually I have a Phillips that's in there too, but I was using it yesterday for his bubble machine. I don't know if I put it back. Yeah, that's it. So.
And guess what?
What?
I make sure to turn the bubble machine off.
That's good, because how many batteries did you go through?
18. I forgot.
I think you're about right. Dave, what'd you think of that latest flying video?
You're not a lady? You're not a lady, Dave.
No, I said Dave. Dave. Say hi to Dave. He can see you.
Daisy.
No, not Davey.
Oh,
There's no Y. It's just Dave. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
There, that's better. Why do you talk like a weirdo? You don't have to talk like a weirdo. Joey, you want something? You want a beer or something?
I'll take another beer.
You guys can get drunk.
That's the goal. Welcome aboard. You're like 10 years too late.
You guys can't drink too much beer or you're gonna be
There, you gotta wipe your face, dude. You look like a slob.
I'll try these
You look like a
ones.
slob. Dave says, "What's up, buddy?" Say, "Yo, what's up, Green Eye?"
What's up, Green Eye?
We just linked something. Let's take a look.
Joey, I don't know where the hell your freaking arms are for that drone.
What?
I just looked.
Which one?
Like I told you, I canceled the. You haven't watched this yet?
No,
Dave,
I thought I
Fucking
sent it to you.
Dave just linked it in the chat.
Oh, I thought you watched it already.
Dave.
Yeah, no, I watched it.
Is my middle teacher's name, Mrs.
What?
Sussex.
Are you done with your ice cream?
That's her middle.
Don't throw that away here. All right, throw it away in the house. Or over here. Actually, throw it away in the house. We'll track that. Tomorrow's on the site. Let's say you rid of the batteries.
I think these are the one.
Children, they're a pain in the ass. Where were we? Yeah, it was pretty decent. It was decent flying. That was the second to last video that I took. The last video, Dave, I'll talk behind while Joey's working. So I was flying the same drone. I came in on an inverted turn. So like these, and when I came down, I actually misjudged and hit the ground, and exploded this whole front part. And it, hey, hang on, please. Thank you. Jesus. Anyway, so I actually exploded this whole front part. This actually, it's stripped, the screws actually stripped out of these two holders. The camera fell out, all this stuff. But so I put longer screws in, and it actually works again. So, but long story short is, on an inverted flip, don't misjudge or you're going to hit the ground horribly.
Yeah, you
And
are.
I hit so hard I corrupted the video on the GoPro. My GoPro had corrupt video for that video file.
Yeah, but remember when you crashed
So,
the
Are these
owl
screws
into the
too
tree
fucking long too?
and it broke?
Shouldn't be those little guys.
No, because the other ones wouldn't fit in here.
They're too small.
They wouldn't get past the.
Oh. Yeah, so it's
Long.
probably normal screws.
Yeah, these ones.
I
are
should
too
have probably
long.
kept track of what screws were.
I guarantee it's fucking one of these other ones. Because I saw these long ass ones right here in this bag too, and I was like, oh.
It might be the
try
screws that are in
those.
that bag, so just check them again. Because that bag, Joey, with those tiny screws, that's the bag the camera was in too. So. What are you doing?
Hey Joey, when you build that one together, you're going to know how to build one at your house, right?
Yeah. That's the plan, Stan.
Did you know my dad crashed this one at HMTBB so hard?
This one?
Yeah, and the GoPro fell off, and there's a. This is my favorite part. It crashed one time, and I saw a big red tanker truck.
Big red tanker truck?
Yeah,
Why wasn't it green?
it was. Yeah, it was a little green. It was a big white tanker truck, and it went past. It was in the main road, and this thing flew like 500 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what?
Just telling your mom I said all kinds of craziness.
You found the screws?
I think it's these ones.
It's probably those ones.
This hand is so cold.
You need help? No rat? Come here. You are a rat. You're a cheese rat. There you go.
Cheese rat.
You!
What happened?
You farted!
Who farted?
No.
You farted?
No, Dad
You are
did.
gross.
No! My dad did.
You're a disgusting little boy.
Did you see that?
What?
Okay.
What
He farted.
MacPot said?
Oh, what's Denny saying?
You
I
farted.
thought you went into a youth machine. It's possible, Denny. You are looking at one of my clones. They are the better half, not the worst. Tell them. Say, what's up, New York?
What's up, New York?
You gotta throw the deuces. What's up, New York? Where's the deuces? So deuces.
Deuces, New York.
Good old Denny.
Why didn't you put that fucking bridge thing in yet?
God, you got a potty mouth since you became an adult, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah. You
Oh God, yeah.
God, you sound like me now.
Once my mom stopped caring, it kind of escalated.
You make me want to change my life decisions. What are you after?
This
Hey,
little-
Joey. Hey, Joey. Did you know I got new fishing lures when I went to the desert at Blake, but my cousin's birthday party? These are the fishing lures.
Yeah.
Are you excited to go fishing?
Yeah.
We're gonna catch so many fish.
Yeah. And look at this one. Is this one cool or what?
Where? Is that yours?
Yeah,
Is
this,
the other one mine? Which one's mine?
this one is yours and this
Oh,
one
this
is
one's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, I got teal. What do you got?
I was a fucking
Yellow?
God.
Are you frustrated?
No,
I'm not.
I just gotta
Did
loosen
you
this up.
screw
a
it in
bit.
before you put that centerpiece in?
I don't
No,
I'm gonna look right now.
no.
Oh, so you didn't listen again?
know. Yeah.
No.
You don't.
I don't know what you mean, man.
Oh, Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
Lessons are learned the hard way in life.
I don't know what you mean, man.
You learn the hard way. So
Watch
make
out.
sure you put that top piece in prior to screwing it. And what, Marcus?
Hey,
What?
it's just 2 screws, you know.
Okay, cool. Go show mommy. Go. Go outside. Go. Go.
Are you gonna kiss me?
Yeah, you go inside. Go. Stay in there. Rat. Close the door. No. Stop again. Go. Go bug your mom. Here, take your water with you.
Why can I not go in there?
You can go in there. You say, why can't I come out here? That's what you meant.
Why can I come?
Because it's time for you to go in there. Go. Go. Chipmunks sometimes.
It's just they never know when to switch off the play mode.
Ah, Jesus. He's like a chipmunk on crack.
Oh.
Bugs, inside now.
Things gonna go in. Daddy-o yelled at me.
Probably. He won't let me in the garage. Then she'll come out here and yell at me. I'll throw her and him out both. Oh, God. Give me your fucking Thor hammer.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
Oh, that little Thor hammer?
yeah, your Thor hammer.
Yeah, here.
How am I supposed to practice playing with my fucking stick and ball? Unless I get my Thor hammer on. Ah! Let's see what I got. It's gonna take a lot of practice.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Okay, let's just try and catch on the cup.
You gotta pull it straight up pretty much. You don't really want to be swinging it out and then in.
Wow.
That's the
That's the
technique.
trick.
It's all in the legs.
My Thor hammer. Oh. Nope.
You got it.
No. It's close.
Oh, and then here, let me fucking. That's your right hand, right? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Because this cup is bigger than the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So one's more challenging than the other.
Yeah. I have one though. The biggest cup is as big as that small one, and then there's the smaller one than that.
So it's more.
And it's made of like a natural cherry wood.
I'm gonna fucking knock you out with this thing. Jesus, this thing's crazy! Oh yeah, we
There you
did
go.
it! Woo!
He's a master.
This thing's fucking nuts. I'm gonna fucking hit myself in the face.
I haven't done that yet, but I've come pretty fucking close. There's that look like a little. Starting to look like a drone.
Getting there.
All right, so what's fucking after all that screwed in? Where'd that big part go?
Ha ha!
Yo, that was coming right for you.
Damn, that was tricky. Got it.
Nice.
Getting better. Getting better, boys. All right, music turned off again. Gonna pick an album. Gone through like 5 albums so far. Loopable tracks. Oh, this will be interesting. Very interesting loopable tracks. All right, what are you after now?
Whatever you tell me.
Well, we'll probably. It's going to tell you to make sure you feed that through this circle because that's what they do, but we don't have to do that. We can zip tie it right here, but it's okay. I mean, we can come through and zip tie it right here.
Is that just so it kind of points up a little bit?
It's that, and I keep it away from the blades.
I mean, shit, I can do it. It was just one screw I had to take out to put that piece
It's
in.
not a big deal. The next thing would be to flash, probably. Where are we going to put it? This is probably going to be somewhere around there. Can we fit it? I don't think we can fit it right here. So I'm just going to look to see if we can fit this this FR Sky receiver right behind the camera, but I don't think we can. It would be, oh, maybe we can. So that it's, where am I going to send these wires? I guess I could send one off the top and then one along the bottom. But how am I going to keep it in there? The second thought is, how am I going to trap it in there?
Rubber band.
No, I'd zip tie it more than rubber band it. And what we could do is actually go along. See that frame piece right there? We could actually zip tie this down. We could heat shrink this and then zip tie it down once it's bound to my receiver. I'm actually just trying to get it to lay. I don't know if it'll lay between there. It might not. It might be too big. I actually have a smaller one. Maybe we should try and see if we can fit that in there. Basically, get it to sit between these two pylons.
Okay.
I mean, this one will fit. It'll fit in there, but it's just not Gucci, you know?
Yeah, I need it to be Gucci.
It's gotta be Gucci. So what the other guy did is he just fucking zip tied it to that. He zip tied it to that top plate. That's what the other guy I saw with this drone did. But I have a smaller version of this that's in that drawer down there that I could fish out. I mean, that's one other option we could do. We could just double-sided sticky tape it, like right here.
Yeah.
Feed the antennas back under there like that.
Where are these gonna end up going?
I mean, it depends. It depends how cool we want to get with it. We could set it on zip ties. Watch this cool trick with zip ties. You teach you right now. You take a zip tie.
Those are just free floating, right? You're not soldering them in or anything?
No, they're just chilling.
Okay.
What you would do is you could take a zip tie. Let me show everybody. You could take a zip tie like this. Okay, you could cinch it down so that you have the excess of the zip tie sticking out, And you could angle it on this angle part, like right here, so that the excess is sticking up like this.
Mhm.
Then what you do is you take heat shrink. You heat shrink over the top of the tube like that, and then you feed the antenna into the heat shrink and then shrink it down. And then basically what you've done is created an antenna holder with a zip tie and heat shrink. Something like that.
That makes sense.
It's something we could do. I mean, it'll fit in here. I mean, without that antenna coming out the top like that, it'll fit right here. So what we could do to this is I need to flash this first before we do anything. So there's 3 pins and an L or like that somewhere in here. Probably in that drawer that this came out of. Oh, where's that? Yeah, these right here. So what I'm going to do real quick.
I'm going to slide out.
Yeah, this is a little bit more complexity owed. Actually, my radio, it's behind you. Can you grab it? The blue thing. We're going to update the firmware on this before we put it in, just to make sure that it's compatible.
Dang, these throttle knobs are gnarly.
So to do that, yeah, I bought the radio with the updated gimbals and all that other shit.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So we're going to, here, yeah, grab that.
Throttle warning.
White in. Okay, so now white goes to green, right? Yeah, green. So when I put this together, green needs to be a square pin, like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically flash this. Take your Thor hammer. So I'm going to come into my radio. I'm going to flash the firmware on this receiver. Come down to firmware. I'm going to come to RSSI 16. I'm going to flash external module. And now, if you see the green lights on the radio right there, it's writing new firmware to the radio receiver. So I'm just going to make sure they're both compatible. So my radio is compatible with that receiver, making sure they have the same firmware. I've used this firmware on like 3 other drones, so I know it's the right firmware for this radio, where it's at in its present state. So I'm just going to rewrite this real quick. I'm going to hook this then up to the drone. I'm going to solder it on. We're going to solder this one on. Normally I'd use pins so I could disconnect it if I ever wanted to and rewrite the firmware, but this one I'm just going to solder in because it's such a tight build. There's not a lot of room for a connector. So that's done. So now we know it's got the right firmware on the radio. We're going to get this out of the way. We don't need this now. That's what this cable I created is for, specifically, solely. That's all it does. Is it lives to rewrite these radios, which I now have none left of. I think I have 1 left, so I need to order more of these. Always have spares. Always. So from here, we're now going to connect these 3 wires right here to it, and we're probably just going to wrap right here along the front, and this will then get tucked in right behind the video, or behind the camera. Or unless we come up top. Are we going up top? Yeah, we're going up top, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, up top. Damn, you slept till noon and you're yawning already?
I'm just a little chilly.
Jesus, you're killing me, kid. Go get a sweatshirt. You need a sweatshirt? I got one. I got like 100 inside. So we'll come across like these. We'll solder these on the top. And then I'll probably heat shrink this down, the radio down, so that it came out short to the carbon fiber for any reason. So I just have to figure out the wire length. The other thing we can do too is we could actually twist these too, so that it stays nice and tight, all 3 of them. Okay. So we'll keep these like these. That's actually pretty good. We'll probably cut them right about here. Solder these on. So this one, the ground. So it goes S bus power. So S bus power ground. Yeah. Just looking to make sure on my diagram here. So S bus is the square. Ground is the middle. Or no, power is the middle. Yeah, and then ground is the outside. So I'll probably cut these right about here. And right here, I think there's actually a frame standoff that sits between here that I can actually zip tie these wires to. So we can keep it in that way. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'll zip tie this connector in, or this antenna right here, so that this doesn't move into the blades, because it could hit the blade potentially. And then from there, we just have to put the backside power strip buzzer on, which I'll let Joey do. But I'm going to get this done real quick. Not that it's complex, but I think my nephew needs a break. Do you need a break, Joseph?
I mean, try to get it done.
He needs a break, I think. I don't blame him. Everybody needs a break every now and then. God damn it. Put my arm in the monkey snot. Fuck. It was a trap. Joey set me up. He knew I'd punji stick myself. Okay, there's 2 of the 3 wires stripped. Okay, there we go. And my arm's all sticky. Told you this shit's like fucking gorilla snot, man. It really is. This flux is nasty. Okay. So we got that now. Now we're gonna come back to our trusty dusty soldering iron. I don't need my radio now. Go down there. I'm gonna come back and just do a little cleanup. Get a nice tidy workspace. Pick the drone up, get it away from the solder. I'm going to solder these up, tin them. Those are tinned. Now I'm just going to let the snot go. There it is. I'm going to monkey snot these ports real quick. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna grab my solder, give myself a nice little clean dose of fresh stuff, burn off all this extra schmegma. Okay, get a clean tip going, and then I'm just gonna touch to my receiver here. There you have it. Let's see if it focuses. There you go, nice and clean. Okay, I've come a long way in my soldering, ladies and gentlemen, a long way. Just takes lots of practice. Lots of practice. Okay, so I know square is the S-bus. S-bus is this funky color, so that's the way me and Joey said it. Damn it, stop chasing me. Alright, I got a spike on there. I'm gonna have to fight. Yeah, that guy's done. So then it should be 5 volt in the middle. And then ground on the outside, so. Just gonna set that wire up and then give it a quick tap, bam, done. It's not pretty, but it'll work. Alright, there you have it. Not pretty, but will work.
Why'd you kick Bubby out?
I didn't kick him out.
I was crying, so you kicked him out.
Oh, Jesus. Quit being a little girl.
You said to go bug your mom.
I did tell him that.
Which wasn't a going to do.
Gotta toughen that boy up a little bit.
A little bit.
Went crying to his mommy, daddy kicked me out of the garage. Ah, that's hot. Fuck, that gun gets hot. I feel how hot this carbon fiber is right now.
Take that one out, then you get this one.
The moo!
Hello.
Say hello!
Big drum.
Oh. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. I was supposed to heat shrink this first.
Oopsie.
Big Bad John!
Hey, Dan.
Got it!
Hey, Dan.
Shoot.
Yes.
Maybe I can pull it through this way. I'm gonna pull it through this way. Yeah, there we go. Now I can heat shrink it. The reason I'm heat shrinking it so it doesn't short on the carbon fiber, because it will.
Are you still trying to put that thing together?
Almost done. I enjoyed most of it.
Yeah, done fried up component.
It's alright.
Hey,
Lessons were learned.
That heat shrink is pretty tough, huh?
Yeah, this stuff is. So you stretching the heat shrink out, give it more bigger flexibility, pliability, whatever you want to call it.
What are you doing?
And set it where it goes.
No.
We're gonna hit it with a gun. Hair dryer. What up, Chris? Alright. Now I'm going to burn the shit out of my fingers. Closing this up, but I'm going to seal the heat shrink. Here we go. Okay, that's sealed. Now I can just stuff this guy back in here. As far as it'll go. Might be all I get out of it. The heat shrink's taking some of the pliability out of it. There we go. So we can get a little bit more. It's actually alright. I don't hate that. So I'm going to grab... Oh, I should probably grab the standoffs and put those in. So this standoff is going to actually go right here. that. And this guy's gonna go. I can actually put it right here and angle up this antenna. So I think I will. Like that. So this guy's gonna sit here, and then once I screw that in, I'll be able to use that to deflect this antenna up away from these propellers. Because it's the only thing I'm concerned about is that it gets nicked by the propellers. But we actually were able to get everything in to the stack. So that's cool. No, I heat shrink down the radio, Chris. That's the actual what my radio connects to. It's the receiver for the radio. That's what I just heat shrunk. Now I just need to find the screws that come with these standoffs, which should be these, because it should be the bigger size, the M2 screw. So we'll just screw these in real quick. I'll start Loctiting stuff because I don't want to come back and reduplicate work. So I think at this point, I think we're ready. I know the video works. I don't know about the motors yet. I should probably check those. Oh, I didn't bind my radio to it, did I? Whoops. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit because I still need to bind my radio. Fuck. I didn't do that. Okay, so we're one step ahead than where we need to be. So actually, technically, I need to pull this back out because I need to get access to the button, the bind button on this. So let's see if I can get this out. If not, where is that button on this fucking thing? It's next to the antennas, and it's covered by this plate, so I'm fucked. I just cucked myself hard. Okay, well, let's see if I can get this out. I was a little quick to heat shrink. No, this is blue. Using blue. Gotta find that button now. Worst case scenario, I'll have to cut off this heat shrink and figure it out. But I forgot to bind it, and that's an important step. So on the antenna side, the bind button should be right here somewhere. Let's see, there's one. No. I'm gonna have to cut this real quick and then redo it. I fucked up. Nah, I need a fucking sharp knife. Super sharp knife, razor blade. I done fucked up. Actually, I don't have to cut it all the way off, just enough that I can see the bind button. Damn, this motherfucker is tight. Jesus. Don't fuck with this heat shrink. There we go. It's gonna rip the circuits off, I think. Jesus. This shit's nuts. So you just gotta know, when you buy heat shrink from the electronic supermart store, they don't fuck around, man. They buy the good shit. It ain't that chintzy shit from Home Depot, let me tell you. There's the button. Okay, so let's bind this real quick. Jesus Christ, is this thing gonna rip the button off? Shit's nuts. chop my finger off now. Where's the other leaves at? Let's see. No. So this. I don't like how ugly this looks now. It's all fucking chopped up. Who's gonna help sew my finger back on? Chris says I'm in before you cut the wires on the fucking circuit board. Probably true. You might be true, Chris. You might be onto something there. Oh. Chris would be correct. I chopped one of the wires. Damn, man, this shit just does not fucking... This shit's no joke. Don't fuck with that shit. Jesus. So I ripped the ground off, and I ripped the S-bus out. So, yeah, it's good times. So I gotta redo some shit real quick. The S-bus right there. Let's see if I can get this to get through there. Saddle that up for a second. I gotta feed this wire back through here. You gotta love these micro drones, man. They're fucking not very easy to work on. I think my nephew got a crash course in that tonight.
Hell yeah.
Micro soldering. The full size ones are much easier. The 5-inch are much easier, Joseph. For the record, because they're a lot bigger. They got more room. This fucking 2.5-inch, man. This thing does not have a lot of room in it.
Can't get your hands in there.
No, fuck no. Tweezers come in handy though. Alright, let's resolder this on, which I'm gonna need my tweezers for. Okay. That's resoldered on. Not pretty, but will work. I just gotta resolder on this ground that's snapped. Do you think it was going to take this long?
Huh? Oh, it might probably be a little longer too.
It takes a while, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to it. We're not even into the fun part yet. We're not even into the configuring it part. If you want. Are you going to run and tell your mom if we don't?
I've been telling everybody it's on your tablet since now. Because you won't let me in here.
You going to run and tattle me out to your mom again if I don't?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah, but you didn't let me in here.
You know you can come in here.
Yeah, but why were you acting like you wanted me to go inside?
Well, because sometimes you can get a little overpowering.
Now go. Can I see how much you got done?
Sure. I'm trying to solder this on, but it's not working so hot.
It's 70-0. It's 70-100. It should work.
700, yeah.
Use hot lava. I'll melt it.
This is pretty much hot lava.
Hot lava will burn the whole drum apart.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at this point.
Hot lava is the same number as that right there,
Yeah, pretty much.
but it's the number after 700.
Is it?
No. Here's my drone from Elfie. Here's the broken prop for my drone from Elfie, right?
Yep. God, did I just burn the video camera?
Yep.
Fighting everything over. Joey, you need to learn to clean your workspace.
It's working for me.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
There's shit everywhere.
I can't wait until my drone's done.
Let's fix this real quick. It's better. Okay. Before we do anything else, let's blind it, make sure it works. So we're gonna create, what's this thing called? The Hornet.
Yeah, it's
Welcome to OpenTX.
it's called it's
Throttle warning.
it's
That would be smart, Chris, but I'm not smart, as you know. So I'm gonna program this into my radio real quick. This thing is called,
it's the transmitter.
what's the transmitter?
That is the transmitter. What you're holding right now.
Okay. This thing is called the Hornet. That's what it's called. I had to think about that.
What's my racing drone from Elfie called?
The Elf.
Elf? We should call it the Broken Elf because it's French fried right now. When it's
It's
fixed,
true.
we can call it Elf again.
It's true. It's French fried.
It's not going to take you long to fix, is it?
Shouldn't.
Yeah, you just have to put the new part in, put it back together, you're done. Right?
Pretty much.
Jonathan's going to bed soon. Jonathan's going to bed in like a minute.
Okay, Bugs.
What?
I'm gonna tell you two, you're gonna plug that together, okay?
Okay. What are you going to say?
Go ahead, plug it together.
All the way?
Push it in. Okay. Now we should be. Green light. Bound. Alright. So that part's done. Now I can shrink it again.
Hey, John, you're my drone now, right?
Not yet. Green light.
Really, broken prop?
Unpack it out of the box and profit. Fucking Mac. Get out of here with your lazy ass. We're not buying some fucking pre-assembled Chinese soldered together piece of shit. We're doing it ourselves.
Made in America.
Made in America, Mac. America. Tell him, Chris.
What did he say?
Tell him, Chris.
What did Max say?
He said buy one already pre-assembled. We tried that, huh, Bugs?
Yeah.
That one over there. That one didn't last very long, did it?
Yeah, but is this an extra engine?
No, that's a capacitor.
Yeah.
What is it?
A capacitor?
A capacitor, yeah.
Yep.
Do you know what a capacitor does?
No.
It keeps an equal level of charge across the circuit.
Oh, Did you put a capacitor in there?
No, but that's capacitors for this drone. I just never used one before, so I don't really know what it's for.
How is that thing warm?
It's really hot
Why is it really hot?
because it's called a heat shrink. It shrinks with heat when you apply heat to it.
Yeah, but if I put my hand where it is, my hand will burn off.
Yes,
What? It's just the same heat as a curling iron.
pretty much. Watch.
Ah,
You know how hot that is?
don't do that!
It's pretty warm, huh?
Warm my arm.
Yeah, it's pretty hot, bugs. You don't want to mess with the heat gun. It's pretty good at shrinking and stuff.
Don't shrink my arm.
Ah! Ow!
What?
No, right now I'm burning myself.
Want me to
Hot!
go? Want you to go, but give you a piece of ice?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. It's good looking up, though.
I can give you an ice pack if it's too hot.
Nah, I'll be alright.
Okay.
It's good looking out. Are you really yawning?
No.
Jesus. You're killing me here, Smalls.
Are you tired?
Ask Joey if he's ready for night-night.
Are you ready for night-night?
Is Joey ready for night-night? Does he need a baba?
No.
Say baba.
Baba, maybe.
Baba night-night, Joey.
Papa night-night.
Exactly.
Ice cream night-night.
That's for you. I got it, little boy. I need to get up over here.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna string tie something.
I'm gonna string tie you to the wall.
Are you really?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Okay, string tie me to the wall.
You're killing me, Bugs.
Okay,
You're killing me here.
you're just kidding.
Yes, I'm just kidding.
There's a string tie on the ground.
Can you grab it?
Where do you want me to put it?
In the bag.
Okay, I'll put it with the black string tie.
Oh, okay.
It's a black one.
Yeah, it is. It's a black one. Alright, I need the rest of those big size screws. There's one.
Joey, look how far I can go.
That's so far.
So I wasted probably, what, 15 minutes right there?
Let's see if I can jump from here to the other card.
Sucks.
Nice.
Alright. So this other standoff is going to go right here. Once I'm done with this, we're going to give it a test spin, make sure everything works.
Yeah, but first when you fly it, can I fly it? Because it's my drone.
Not at first, because I got some testing I got to do first to make sure it works.
Okay. But I'm
Tomorrow maybe, okay?
Okay. Tomorrow my plane snaps its wheels and might be here.
Maybe.
Or
Can
you.
you find that screw?
Where did it go?
Down there, it's right there.
Oh yeah, I see. I got it. Oh, I found something else.
What else did you find?
This is all the stuff I found. This is all the stuff I found under there.
Okay. Just want that. Put the rest of that stuff in there.
Okay.
Okay, good job, Bugs.
Joey, I went to your mom's house yesterday and I saw how much you got of those. I even saw that one.
Laying down or what?
I saw a purple one. Do you have a purple ball?
I don't think so.
I saw a purple ball on the top.
Oh.
I saw a lot of those.
You got a lot of those, Joey?
Yeah, I got one by the house.
Wait, you addicted to the balls?
Yeah.
Sticking balls?
Like the sticky balls, you know?
Let's see how you do it with the spike. It looks like you're trying to do it with the spike. Whoa!
Motherfucker.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Got it.
You
Alright.
swing that down.
Joey, can you grab me a paper towel there on the top of the washer? I got fucking blue Loctite all over me.
tied?
Yes. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think I'm going to go this way. Is that right? Pretty fast, Bugs. I don't know about your goofy shoes, though.
My dad said I can go 5 miles an hour. That's what you said? Or 10 miles an hour. Yeah, you said 10 miles an
Did
hour.
I?
Yep.
I don't know.
The other
I
day-
say a lot of things, and I don't listen to half what I say.
You said...
Do you listen to everything I say?
Yeah, but
You do? Or you don't?
except I
Oh, shit.
listen to you when you say goodbye. It's not bad words.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you shouldn't listen to me when I say bad words.
Because your dad teached you that?
Yes, you tell Grandpa that too, okay? Next time you see him.
He told me.
He told you?
Yeah.
Oh. He told you to listen to the good words I say, not the bad words?
Yeah. And
Your grandpa.
But you said I'd go 10 miles an hour when you flew that out.
He's a funny guy, isn't
Yeah, he is very funny.
he?
Do you think Joey ever met him?
So funny. No, I don't think Joey's ever met him. Bugs, of course he's met him. He's his grandpa too. You nerd.
What?
He's Joey's grandpa too.
Oh, man. We're cousins.
Yeah, you and Joey are cousins. You guys are like homies.
I can run faster than Joey.
Really?
I believe it.
Probably.
Probably cardio in months.
So what Joey's trying to say is he's fat.
Is it kind of hard when you're trying to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Did I just cut that antenna?
You swing that slowly and see if I can run faster than
Well, if I did,
that.
ain't much.
Trash.
Whatever. Whatever. Don't care.
Don't swing it yet. Okay. I moved faster than it.
You went around it.
Okay, I won't go around it. Did you see? I go faster than it.
Go now.
Let's see if I can swing under it. I can do that what you're doing right now.
So I did cut a little bit of the tip off the
And
other
you
one.
give it to me, I can
Whoops. Shit
do it.
happens.
I can do it when you do that. I can't do that, but I can do something.
Wonder if I should move this
Earlier.
like
I'll show
that,
you what I can do,
and
Joey.
then do this under it. Yeah, let's do that. I did cut a little bit of that antenna off. Whoopsie.
Is it broken?
Here we go.
Is it
Oh,
broken?
whoops.
Or- Is it like that?
No.
Is it like that? Okay, then do the room. Shall we have the room?
Okay, let's go. You're gonna speed them with that. Let's not do that night. We'll do that next time.
Oh, you going nine nine? Say nine nine.
Kisses.
Watch,
Love you.
watch how
You be
far
good.
Say night night, Joey.
Mom, watch
No,
how
no, no,
fast
no.
I
Say night night.
watch
Inactivity
how far
alarm.
I can do.
Come on, girl. Let's go night night.
I'm gonna get a
Oh.
sleep in here.
What? Well, you better hurry up. We're going to bed.
Like,
I'm
It's
close.
like 9:30.
God, is it that late already?
Joey's best.
I'm probably gonna head out soon.
You're not gonna stay, Joseph? I had a full night of fun and activities planned for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna watch a movie, hang out. You got nowhere to be.
As funny as it sounds.
Joseph. How come you don't want to hang out with me? Do I stink?
What you mean?
Do I stink?
I spent my entire day off with you.
It's true. And we
Or
got
at
to
least
do it.
like 2/3 of it. You know, since we see.
Yeah, because you were asleep most of it. Alright, let's try that. Fuck it. We're gonna try that. Not quite what they recommend, but whatever. we're gonna try that. Whatever, it'll work. All right. Now we just gotta put on the back part. You wanna finish her up, Joseph?
What's the back part?
We gotta put on this LED board. Needs to be soldered on.
Shit, we'll give it a shot.
Where is the where is it? It's like this little square thing.
Is it all right there? No.
It's in here though, isn't it? What's this? Rubber shit. Yeah, it's right here. It even had wires in it. We already have wires on there. So anyway. Input, ground, 5 volt, BB, negative, output. I don't know what the output's to. What's input to? I don't know either. Well,
Well, leave that to the hands of the professional then.
no, you can do it. It's the ground. It's the 5 volt is one of the powers. So maybe it's just 2 grounds. This is LED. This is an LED bar, right? Maybe one. Or I would do input as one of these powers and put the 5 volt. You gotta figure out. This one right here is the BB ground. See those two? So I do those two to 5 volt, and then BB ground. So the red to 5 volt, and then that one to BB ground, and then that might be input.
I see a little baggie.
That might be input and then ground. So that's how I would do it. So white, black, red, black.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
that's it.
I think so.
Should be interesting. I'm gonna solder it on that way.
Fry the LED strip. Fry the LED strip.
You only have to
I was gonna sleep over an LED strip. What? Where's your?
you only have to put the props on, then it's done.
Pretty much.
Can I put the props on?
Would
You
you
can,
like
you can assist. You can assist.
You tell me which prop goes, and I'll put on which engine, and then I'll put it on. Okay? That sound good?
Okay. I thought you were eating a cinnamon roll or something.
Oh, my mom's putting John to bed. I'm gonna try this Joey's toy out.
You gonna try what?
Joey's thing out.
Okay.
So input, ground, and then the
So
BB
white?
output.
White for input.
These are not for you.
Ground is the black.
No, it's not. I only have like 2 left. I have to order more. And you don't finish them. You still have a peach one. You don't drink my water. You put them up high. You don't drink them. See, they're going too high.
Mommy says you're cut off from her.
No.
water.
I need to order some more right now.
Cut off from the water!
Gotta love it, Tosh.
You're chicken. You're chicken.
Do you have a knife or something to open that lock? I need to add regular waters to it.
I got a knife on me.
Here, this one in front of you.
We're going to bed, Marcus. It's already like 9:30.
Say night night, Marcus.
Yes, I've been up since 6:30.
You know what I should do?
For nothing. I knew I should have done that stupid interview.
Put some of that on there.
Interview practice is a good thing.
No, it's not.
You
Waste my time. Waste my sleeping. Here. Are you sure it's not recyclable?
Yes, recycle last.
Alright, Marcus, what flavor do you want?
So the 2 outside ones, right?
Yeah, it should go just like this.
I didn't like the black.
White, black, black, red.
Alrighty, folks.
I want blueberry. It's strawberry, okay?
Can you do it or not? Let me see you do it. You almost did it. It's close.
It just hit the house and then fell off.
Alright, here, let me see. Let me show you again.
Joey,
Okay, let me show everybody how we get down.
I did. Joey, I almost made it land on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Not on the bike, on the flat side like a bull.
But you didn't.
It caught it on his head. Ah! Do you know how to do it?
No. I'm working on it though.
Pull up hard. Pull up hard. And then, oh! My dad did it. See? You did it. You did it when it fell off.
What little Danish kid came up with this fucking thing?
It's Japanese, actually,
Really?
Yeah.
This looks like a Danish thing, doesn't it?
since the 17th century.
It's
It,
supposed to teach like hand-eye coordination or something?
Yeah. It's classified as a skill toy.
Joey, my dad says it's hard.
It's... Yeah! Where are we? We did it! We did it!
It took you like 1,000 times to do it.
That's pretty good.
Now it's my turn.
Let's try the small one. Small one's challenging. You're bailing. You can watch a movie entertaining. What bullshit is that?
We built a drone. What do you mean?
That's boring. You should watch the movie.
You guys watch Baby Sarah.
Well, Joey's going home. He wants to go home and sleep in his own bed and be gay.
I even have a house on wheels for you. How cool is that?
I
No,
know.
I want Joey to sleep in. Oh, I don't sleep. Oh. Ow!
So we break out the Jack Daniels and we watch 12 Soldiers, whatever.
That sounds like fun.
Ah, it just hit the crack. Ah! It hit that edge.
Did it? You excited to go bowling tomorrow for your birthday?
Yeah.
Or for your spring break?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Everybody
fun.
thinks it's my birthday.
It
It's
is.
coming up.
It's Joey's birthday today.
No, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yes, sir.
How was your birthday this morning?
It was very fun.
Did your PT make a cake?
No.
Right.
You
You
make-
know TT?
Yeah.
She doesn't make anything. Besides bad jokes.
She's your mother.
She's not my mother. She's my sister.
Oh,
She's Jonathan Joy.
She's
brother.
like your mother.
She's his mother. Speaking of being cynical.
can you grab me a little one too, please?
You're not good at it.
My mom. Oh, Joey, it hit like this and then bounced off. It hit like you always do it. It bounced off. Ow! Oh.
I can't seem to get this fucking thing to sit still.
You have to practice to make jokes. It got stuck in my hand. Joey, this is hard to do.
Yeah.
Can you just make it like a machine? Oh, man. This is harder than I thought. Ow! It just keeps hitting my phone. It almost hit my face.
Just need ever so slightly more solder.
It landed on the top and then bounced off. It just keeps bouncing off. Joey, how many days did it take you to do this?
I'm still doing it.
What?
Joey's still practicing.
Are you want a bite? I got a little bit extra for you.
Okay. It just keeps taking up. Okay, this is good one.
Bite.
It's hot.
Alright, I'll eat it. Chris, feast your eyes. Where is it? Let me see if I can get it. Homemade cinnamon rolls. Oh, so good, Chris. It's not hot. I think you can do that. All right, you're out of here. Pick up. You're not here. Not hot.
What can you do with that on the ground?
You do it?
What?
Oh, that's pretty nice and pretty focused.
There we go. You eat it?
This is like some Inception music.
Good, huh? You want to bite? It's not hot. What do you think?
This thing is way too hard.
Is the music too dramatic for you?
It's putting me in the zone.
Let me never get too much. It's Hollywood's epic one or something.
Is it distracting you?
No.
It took my dad 2 days to build this, right? It took me 2 days.
Which one?
That whole service place. It took me 2 days, right? It took 18 days. The whole guy.
Alright, how's that look?
Your wire's right? You check them?
Yeah.
See if I can jump from here to
Fucking
there.
white, black, black, red.
To make sure they're on the right. Read the stencil.
Where's the... The stencil, where is it?
Yeah. Screen print. It's ugly. Right. Input, ground, 5-volt output. Move the red from that one to the middle one.
Alright.
Yeah, that output should be on the 5-volt. When they put stuff on boards like that where you can read it, it's called screen printing.
Oh.
And we'll zip tie that bad boy on. And then I think we're ready to try it, Joseph.
Cool.
So everyone says this drone is like the lunchbox drone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think.
It's so small, you just put it in your lunchbox. You can fly it while you're on lunch.
Yeah, I can see how. Alright.
What do you think?
I think it's
Think you got it?
I think it's on there.
All right, Joe. Sorry, Aaron.
That's fucking by doing what?
Flip the switch on the side. The side closest to the light.
Oh, come on, baby.
Well, shall we see?
I think we shall.
All right. Well, now we get to move into the fun part. Will it magic smoke or not? Should we take a vote, a poll? Did Joey do it right? Question number 1. Or is it gonna blow up? Let's put the monkey snot away before I get it all over myself again. So we're going to go to screen capture mode, and I'll show you why. All right, this soundtrack's out of here. Hollywood Epic, you're out. We're going to space exploration. The cosmos. Here we go. Well, let's see if it blows up. Oh, at least this part does. So far, so good. All good in the neighborhood.
Hey.
No smoke. No smoke. Alright, so now that we're in screen mode, we're going to log in to the drone.
Oh, check that out.
Ah, shit. I just realized that this actually goes in here like this. Like a D's. So that actually squeezes in there. Alright, so I'll have to take it apart and put that in there. I gotta redo this one anyway. So whatever. Anyway, we're gonna be blue Loctiting in a little bit. So, calibrate this bad boy. Let's just save it.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So we're gonna make sure that it's receiving
Throttle warning.
my, should be, because I powered it off of a 5 volt. These are D-Shot 600 capable motors. We are not on a Spectrum receiver. We are on an S-Bus receiver. We're going to reboot that again. I go to this and nothing yet. So we need to check the ports. So if it's not 1, if it's not 6, it might be 1. Oh. Oops. Let's try that again. Ports. Why?
Also, aren't you saying those good? This is eating one. He's all whatever. They're anti-BBs. You stole it from anti-BB.
What a little shiny.
He said that to you?
When do you think he said that to me?
Yeah, that's what I said. He said that to you? That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's not very nice.
You stole it from anti-BB.
Grab those guns real quick. Just check and make sure you got the video. It's your son. Oh, shit! Well, that's always a bad sign.
All right.
Well, I think that sums that up. Man. Whew, fuck.